Okay, so the first question is about income statement. There are two types of income statement. First is traditional format and second is contribution format. For traditional format, first sales, for the value, it's above there, so the value is 12,000. And next is cost of goods sold. The value is 6,000. And for gross margin, we have to minus the sales and goods sold. So 12,000 minus with 6,000 is 6,000. So gross margin is 6,000. And then for selling and administrative expenses, for selling, we have to plus both variable selling and also fixed selling. So we'll get 3,100. And next is administrative. We have to plus both two, variable administrative plus with fixed administrative. So we'll get 1,900. And we have to total up that. So sum bracket, you will get 5,000. So to get net operating income, we have to minus this selling and administrative expenses with gross margin. So 6,000 minus 5,000 is 1,000. So net operating income is 1,000. Okay, next is contribution format. So the sales is same, 12,000. Then next we have to find the expenses. So for cost of goods sold, it's 6,000. And then variable selling is 600. Variable administration is 400. We have to sum up all this. So sum bracket 6,000 plus 600 plus 400 is 7,000. Okay, so the contribution margin is 12,000 sales minus variable expenses. So the contribution margin is 5,000. And next is expenses. So fixed selling is 2,500 and fixed administrative is 1,500. So we have to total up both of that. Sum, we will get 4,000. Okay, so for net operating income, we have to minus this contribution margin minus fixed expenses. We will get 1,000 again. So this is the answer for question 1. You see, traditional format and contribution format. Okay, next is question number 2. So question number 2 is about job order costing. So for this, first step is calculate the estimated total manufacturing overhead cost for each department. So for milling and assembly, total fixed manufacturing overhead cost for milling is 390,000 ringgit, and for assembly it's 500,000. Okay, then next is variable manufacturing overhead per machine or direct labor hour. So for milling is machine hour, it's 2 ringgit, and for assembly it's 3 ringgit 75 cents. And then total machine hours or direct labor hours. So for milling is 60,000 and for assembly is 80,000. Okay, total variable manufacturing overhead is this variable manufacturing overhead per machine hour must times with total machine hours. So 2 ringgit times with 60,000 will get 120,000 ringgit, and for assembly it's the same, 3 ringgit 75 cents times with 80,000 will get 300,000. And then for total manufacturing overhead we have to plus this 390,000 plus 120,000, we'll get 510,000. And then for assembly 500,000 plus with 300,000 we'll get 800,000. Okay, step 2, calculate the predetermined overhead rate in each department. Total manufacturing overhead for milling it's 510,000. For assembly is 800,000. And then total machine hours or direct labor hours, total machine hours is 60,000 and for assembly is 80,000. So for predetermined overhead rate per machine hour is 510,000 divide 60,000 will get 8 ringgit 50 cents. And for assembly is the same, 800,000 divide with 80,000 will get 10 ringgit. Okay, so next is step 3, calculate the amount of overhead applied from both departments to job 407. So predetermined overhead rate per machine hour for milling is 850, and then for assembly is 10 ringgit. Okay, next is machine hours or direct labor hours for the job. So for machine hours it's 90, and for assembly direct labor hours is 20. So to get the manufacturing overhead applied, we have to times 850 times 90 will get 765 ringgit, and for assembly 10 ringgit. Oops, sorry, wait. Okay, for assembly same, 10 ringgit times 20 will get 200. Okay, so for the fourth step, calculate the total job cost for job 407. Okay, direct materials for milling is 800. Assembly is 370, and then for direct labor cost is 70, and for assembly is 280. Okay, and this one is from above here. Where's that? 765 and 200. Okay, so we have to calculate the total here. Sum bracket 2 of this, so you'll get 1170. So for this, sum bracket 70 ringgit plus 280, we'll get 350 ringgit. And third one, sum bracket 765 ringgit plus 200, we'll get 965 ringgit. So now we have to total all these three. Sum bracket 3 of this, we will get 2,485 ringgit. Okay, so the last step, calculate the selling price for job 407. So total cost of job 407, we have the amount here. So just take the amount, and then for markup, so we have to go up here. You see, they gave 75%. We have to times with total cost of job 407. So we'll get RM 1,863 ringgit and 75 cents. So now we have to total up both of this. Sorry. Okay. Sum equals sum bracket 2 of this. So we will get 4,348 ringgit and 75 cents. So that's it for question 2. Okay, so next is question number 3. It's about process costing. Okay, so they used a weighted average method. So for equivalent units of production, first unit transferred to the next department. To calculate this, we have to take this 200 units in process for beginning and inventory plus with this 5,000 units started into production during the period, and minus with units in process for ending inventory. So you'll get 48,000. Same goes to conversion, 4,800. Equivalent units in ending work in process inventory. Okay, we have to take this 400 and we have to times with this percentage. For materials, it's 40%. So we'll get 160. Sorry, it should be down here. Okay, 400 times 40%, 160. And for conversion, 400 times 25%, we'll get 100. So for equivalent units of production, we have to sum up. Okay, so 4,800 plus 160 is 4,960. And for conversion, sum bracket, and for 4,800 plus 100 is 4,900. Okay, so next is cost per equivalent unit. Cost of beginning work in process inventory is, materials cost is 9,600. For conversion, it's 5,575. Okay, next is cost added during the period. Material cost 368,600. Then next is conversion cost is 350,900. Okay, and for total cost, we have to plus both of this. Sum bracket, we'll get 378,200. And for conversion, we have to plus both of these two. Sorry. Equals sum in bracket. Okay, we'll get 356,475. For equivalent units of production, 4960, we can take from above here. And for conversion is 4,900. So for cost per equivalent unit, we have to take this 378,200 divide with 4960. So we will get 76 ringgit and 25 cents. For conversion is the same, 356,475 divide with 4,900. You will get 72 ringgit 75 cents. Okay, the next is cost of ending work in process inventory and the units transferred out. Okay, for ending work in process inventory, equivalent units is equivalent units is, for materials is 160, for conversion is 100. And for cost per equivalent unit is 76 ringgit 25 cents for materials, and for conversion is 72 ringgit and 75 cents. Okay, for cost of ending work in process inventory, we have to times both of this, 160 times with 76 ringgit 25 cents, we will get 12,200. And for conversion, we have to times 100 and 72 ringgit 25 cents. So we will get 7,275. Okay, so the total, we have to plus both of this, we will get 19,475 ringgit. Okay, next is units completed and transferred out. Units transferred to the next department, we can take the amount from here, 4,800. Same goes to conversion, 4,800. And then for cost per equivalent unit, we can take from here 76 ringgit 25 cents. And for conversion is 72 ringgit 75 cents. Okay, then for cost of units transferred out, we have to times both of this, 4,800 times with 76 ringgit 25 cents, we will get 366,000. And then for conversion, same, 4,800 times with 72 ringgit 75 cents, we will get 349,200. And then we have to total both of this, so we will get 715,200. Okay, so for the cost reconciliation, cost to be accounted for, cost of beginning work in process inventory. Cost of beginning work in process inventory, we have to plus both of this, material cost plus with conversion cost, we will get 15,175 ringgit. And for cost added to production during the period, the same, 360,600 plus with 350,900, we will get 719,500. And then total cost to be accounted for, we have to plus both of this, and we will get 734,675 ringgit. And then next is cost accounted for as follows: cost of ending work in process inventory. Okay, so we'll take the 19,475, and for cost of units transferred out, we have to take 715,200. And lastly, for total cost accounted for, we have to sum up both of this. Sum bracket. So we will get 734 ringgit and 675 cents. 734,675 cents. Okay, so that's it for question number 3. Thank you.